Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just doing a refill on her nails. She has colored acrylic. I actually did this set on one of my other videos, so if you guys want to go and check that out, feel free to find that. I will leave that in the description box as soon as I can. Anywho, so yeah, we're just going to remove all of the top color. Basically this is the top color that we're removing is not really the color, but it's the top coat. So we're just removing the gel top coat, and that way we can do the fill. And these are 3 weeks old, so she has the colored acrylic over her natural nail, which is called an overlay and not a full set. I know that a lot of the times people come, they want like they call a full set a manicure or an overlay a full set. Like, people are very confused. So yeah, when you have acrylic over your nail, it is called an overlay and not a full set. A full set is when you add tips. So yeah, we're just removing the top gel and we're removing the design. And she wanted to do the exact same color. She just is going to add 3D flowers to the nude nails that I'm actually working on right now. And this is going to basically be her 2 accent nails. So yeah, she's getting her 3D flowers on both. And simultaneously, as I'm taking off the gel polish, I'm also removing any lifted acrylic that may have been lifted off, so that way when we apply the new acrylic on top to refill, we won't have any lifting problems. So make sure you remove all the lifting as much as possible before your refill. Okay guys, so now we're going to take this fine sanding band, and I'm using my Koopa drill, and we are removing the shine off the growth of the nail, because now it is shiny there because that is new growth. And we are removing maybe any dead cuticle also simultaneously at the same time. And yeah, I get my well, what are they called, my sanding bands. I get those at Cosmoprof because for some reason, I swear, I feel like the ones at the nail supply store, they fill up the brand ones that I get with some other cheap ones. Anyways, now that we've removed the shine, we're going to add primer. And the primer that I'm using is by Koopa as well. And I was removing the dust off of my disc collector. If you guys want to see that video, go ahead and check that out. I'll try to put it in my description box as well. And if not, you could always go to my channel and I have it on there. And I actually do like the dust collector for the price that it is. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So it's a decent one to buy. So yeah, I'm taking my Cover Rose by Mia Secrets. And we are just refilling the pink nude first. And I am using my Alpha brush number 10. And I'm also using Koopa monomer. So my liquid is Koopa brand. I did switch from Mia Secret. I think I was explaining to you guys how I didn't like how it's set. It was a little bit too runny, but the Koopa is working just fine for me. I feel like it has a good balance. So yeah. This nail right here had a chip. That's why you see me working on it a little extra, because there was a little chip that I'm trying to fill. That way we didn't have to shorten it a lot more. So that helped a lot. Okay guys, so now we're just gonna refill the color, and this is by Mia Secret, and it's from the Fruity collection, and it's in the color Banana. That's the name of the color, and it is very chalky. That's the only chalky color that I got from the collection, but I believe these colors that come like this, like a mustard yellow or daisy yellow, I don't know how to explain it, these colors are somewhat, for some reason, chalky no matter what brand I've noticed. Even my Valentino one, just not as much. But anyways, I did mix the color with a little bit of clear acrylic to make it easier to work with. So if you guys have any problem with yours, just go ahead and try to do that. Anywho, I'm just refilling it, and then we're gonna encapsulate it with Kupa clear acrylic. Okay, and now for covering it, we're going to encapsulate that color for strength. Remember you guys, you just want to use the color kind of like a polish, just enough to see the color, and just you know, you can put as much to get the color that you want. You can do it very light, and as soon as you get the color that you want, you just close it up, and you basically do that for the strength of the nail and to protect the color, just like if you were protecting the design that you just did. So yeah, we'll do this on all of the nails, and we'll go to the next step. Alright, so our next step is to file the nails, remove anything that is on the skin, and you know, you're trying to perfect the shape that you already had, and you want to remove anything, like I said, excess that is onto the skin, because if you don't remove that, you will get lifting. So yeah, basically this is just filing off the sides, removing anything on the skin that is acrylic, and shaping it back into shape. And I am using my 100/100 file that I get off Cosmoprof, or you can get them off of eBay, Amazon. There's so many places you can find files. Alright, you guys, after shaping the nails, you want to go ahead and start filing your nails, getting them into shape. I am using my Koopa e-file, and this is the Passport e-file, and I am basically using a fine drill bit, and it's actually a carbide bit. So a fine carbide bit, and I am filing down on the nails, sides, and everything, making sure everything is proportioned, there's no lumps or bumps, and removing anything stuck to the cuticle that is acrylic. So any acrylic there that shouldn't be there needs to get removed off of the top where you see the meat go from one side to the other. So what I like to do is go from the left to the right, and it makes it that much easier for me. I'm not sure if you're left-handed, if it's like the opposite, but for me, I'm right-handed, so I go from left to right because my hand is more comfortable doing it that way. So see how I go from one side to the other? It just helps out a lot more. And then I just go ahead and file the surface to get the best shape that I can. And of course, the buffing is really important. You want to soften that back up. If there's any scratches from the e-file or scratches from the file itself, from the hand file, you want to take the buffer and soften that up, give you the best finish. Okay, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna go to the very next step, and that is her 3D art. So I'm taking this color by Valentino because the one that I was using to refill her color, the yellow, is a very horrible for me to make 3D flowers. I tried it with them and just didn't work. So I'm gonna take this color by Valentino, which works perfectly to make 3D art, and the color is Blonde Affair. I don't remember the number, but I know it's called Blonde Affair. And we're gonna use Mia Secret, and this is by the Fruity Collection as well, the brown one's from the Fruity Collection as well. It's called Coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my monomer, get my 3D brush ready, and I use the brush from Crystal Nails. You can see it's really pretty, it's blinged out, it says Crystal on it, and it was not bad of a price, and it works really well. I think it was $17. But we're going to remove any dust from her nails that she may have, so that I can make sure I'm working on a clean surface. And I did use a little wipey with alcohol on it. So I'm just looking at the design on her phone because I'm filming with mine, of course. So I'm taking the brown first, and I'm just spreading it, adding a little more, and then just spreading it. That's going to be the middle of the nail. Oh, I'm sorry, the middle of the flower, and we're just gonna go ahead and pattern it, and I'm gonna start making little holes in it to make it look like the flower that she wanted. So I'm adding the holes here because you have to wait for it to set a little bit. If not, oh, there goes my hair. So you have to put the little holes in there when it's a little bit more set and a little bit more dry, but still workable, because if it's too wet, it's not going to work out very well. So that's why you have to give it a minute to dry. Not dry fully, just dry a little bit. You have a better, thicker consistency to it. Okay, so now we're taking that Valentino color, and it's a beautiful color as well. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the little petals. So I take a little petal, and if I feel like I need to add more, I'll add more for that petal. But you know, you just have to figure out how to work the little petals better. So It was kind of difficult, to be honest, because of my nails. I never have them this long, and it was just a little weird to, like, I had no, like, my stability with my pinky was really hard, but you know, I got the gist of it after doing this now. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to my Mia Secret one that I just grabbed. You can't see me dabbing in there, but I'm not dabbing into the Valentino one. I'm dabbing into the Mia Secret banana color from the Fruity collection. And I'm just adding a little bit of that color on the flower to give it a little bit of dimension, to make it look a little more, I guess, 3D artish. So that if that helps, I hope that's a good tip for you guys. I just felt like it looked a lot better. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm adding the gel top coat, and this is by DND. The number is 900 if you guys want to check it out. I get mine at my local nail supply store. I actually just got back from there today. I went with one of my friends that she's learning how to do nails, and yeah, so I stocked up on new ones because look how old this bottle is. I just ran out, but it lasted me so long, you guys. It's like so surprising. Anywho's, yeah, we're just adding the gel top coat to the other side, and this is a non-cleanse top coat, of course, which is one of my favorite types. And like I said, yeah, I'm adding it to the outside of the design. And after that, we are just gonna cure the nails for 1 minute in my LED SC lamp. And we are adding the cuticle oil, of course, because it brings those nails and skin around the nail, which is the cuticle obviously, back to life. And yeah, I was showing her the bottle of cuticle oil that I get from Sally's, and I add essential oils to it. And you basically can make this at home by yourself, and get an empty bottle of nail polish that you may find at your local nail supply store, or you can get it off eBay or something like that. And you can make your own scents, and it's really cool to do that. I think my clients really like that. So yeah, now we're adding a little bit of lotion before the pictures, because my clients don't like the dry hands, because obviously we get a little bit more self-conscious. We're like, well, if you're gonna take a picture, make sure there's some lotion on there, of course. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm just getting her ready for the picture. Both hands are done. And here is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Don't forget to comment down below, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at Kelly_love_561. Bye guys.